MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. The Giants attempt to break out the brooms in this 3-game series right after this. Nolan Ryan gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Now at the plate, Edgar Martinez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for San Francisco, the third baseman, Edgar
First
Martinez.
pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
111.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out toward second. Reined in. And there are two away now. Digging in now, Stan Musial. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Catfish Hunter gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, hard to be any better than this guy was in his last start. Only allowed 1 run, and he went deep in the game, and he took a real hard, tough luck start. Let's see if the results can be any better, and if he pitches the same way he did in his last one. Tough luck loss.
Stepping up now, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's inside.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the right fielder.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Behind 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Here's the 0-2. And Vlad had a rip at this one, but comes up empty, so he's down on strikes.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Mike Piazza is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Piazza with a big swing and a ball sent out to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
He comes in at 262 on the year, 21 homers and 73 driven in. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Set to go now, John Olerud, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Olerud is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Oh, you had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Fastball well outside.
Count 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants down in order. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, Ryan Plesko. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch of the at-bat. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Now the 2-1.
Up there.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Musial has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Standing in, Evan Longoria. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
One out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
batting seventh.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Tommy Pham would be next. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now batting, Tommy Pham. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Catfish comes set. First pitch on its way. Pham, a Nevada native. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Rip toward the gap in right. Urshela blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Into the box now, Nolan Ryan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So striding forward now, Jose Iglesias, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Catfish Hunter, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Omar Vizquel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Piazza. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country, invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on, and the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. At the plate, Edgar Martinez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. So in now for San Francisco, Al Kaline. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
Kaline, 28 years old. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Popped high in the air. Klesko is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Stan Musial.
Now to the plate, Stan Musial. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That misses. 2-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. 2-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Giants down in order. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Andrew Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, Andrew Jones.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Ryan Klesko. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And that's the second out.
Third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Catfish looks in. Here he comes 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first base.
Thank you, Heidi.
John Olerud.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
George Springer the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set and the pitch. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Olerud over at second. Springer at first with no outs. Hard on the ground towards short. Vizquel brings it in. One there. On to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play.
The batter number 2.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1 in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Pull, that's inside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
On its way is pitch number 75. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Nolan Ryan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. But they're on top 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Catfish Hunter, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Edgar Martinez. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Two and one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit in the air to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Al Kaline.
Next to bat for the Giants, Al Kaline. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Giants are down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now back to the top of the Mets order. Digging in, Omar Vizquel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hard on the ground toward short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Piazza.
Mike Piazza will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Hunter's ready. Here's his offering. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 2-0 lead. At the plate, Stan Musial. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-1. Is swung and missed, and that's strike 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Piazza goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Musial is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, John Olerud. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Vizquel scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 7, George Springer.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Andrew
The
Jones.
center fielder, Andrew Jones.
First offering on its way. And a curveball in for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On his way to pitch number 100. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Striding in, Ryan Klesko, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. And he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 29.
Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kaline will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets leave one. They're up 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Villar, 28 years old. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Jose Iglesias is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Gant will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Bryce Crum is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 10,
Here's the first pitch to him. Tommy Pham is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. The Giants entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark, so winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
And there's one down now. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Jeanette is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 29th round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
and he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher
batter,
continuing to
13.
make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Omar Vizquel drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Giants nothing. John Franco comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 31, John Franco.
Set to get his day started, Bryce Crum, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out. Nope. Hey!
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Edgar.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Edgar Martinez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. The play really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 2, Al Taylor.
Ready for another shot now. Al Kaline. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it on to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
A 2-0 finish today. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nolan Ryan earned his 9th win of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Catfish Hunter pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. John Franco earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Giants, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.